Hey, I just got that new Johnny Steele album. Want to check it out?
Yeah, dude, totally.
It's my jam.
That hair, though. That hair, though.
Yeah,
He's got great hair.
it is nice.
Hear that?
Yeah,
You should go check that out, dude.
me.
Yeah, you. You're the guy.
Fine.
You're awesome.
If I don't come back.
Just wait longer.
Yeah. Hey, this is 31 Days of Horror. I'm Stephen Gillum, and I have a special guest here today.
I'm Taylor Gary. What's up?
What do we review today, Taylor?
Critters.
Critters. They bite.
Critters is a 1986 American science fiction comedy horror film starring Dee Wallace, M. Emmett Walsh, Billy Green Bush, Terrence Mann, and Scott Grimes. It was directed by Stephen Herrick. When strange fuzzy creatures from outer space arrive on a farm, the Brown family must fend off the malevolent little aliens. Two bounty hunters, Ugg and Lee, with superhuman abilities follow the aggressive beasts from beyond. But the warriors aren't terribly effective, leaving the Brown family to battle the furballs and save themselves.
They're so polite. They're just like, we're gonna let you grow as people.
So, you recently just watched this as like a refresher.
Yeah, I saw it when I was maybe about 5 or 6, you know, growing up with horror movies, but it took me a while to get back to it, but it did. I was a little intoxicated, but it was awesome. It's fine.
And you just like marathon like all 4.
I did in one night. There was a lot of wine involved.
Oh.
It was very
Whining
nice.
or like the beverage?
No, like the beverage.
Oh.
No, I was just sitting there like, this movie is so bad. I don't understand. No.
And did you like it? What do you think?
Oh yeah, it was. It's obviously one of those awesome sci-fi critter movies. I like that it did come before Gremlins. Just saying.
Yeah, that was like one of the advertisements, like the response to Gremlins. But this was written before Gremlins was even like in production. So
Yeah. So boom.
Critters came first.
Yeah.
So they win.
It's like who shot first? Well, this isn't that movie. But okay,
And they had more sequels than Gremlins.
that's true. A lot more.
So I mean, I'm a huge fan of Critters. It's not really a well-written story even, but it's just fun.
Yeah, it is a little bit thrown together, but they do a decent job of keeping a main plot line, like the town drunk actually being right in the end. Like, watch those conspiracy theorists, y'all.
He had those
come
radio
back around.
signals in his teeth.
Through his phones, he had heat.
I was hooked as soon as like the movie opens up on like an asteroid prison,
Yeah.
and you're like, wow, this is kind of cool, because you know it's like this is not a high budget, so it's like that looks kind of cool. And the critters, like, they're not dumb. Like they escape
No,
prison.
they're shifty little critters. Well, name drop, I guess. But yeah, they're like chihuahuas. Like they're smart, they're ugly, they're
I
so
like them better
cute.
than chihuahuas.
Well, I would agree with that. Chihuahuas are kind of evil.
But they stole a
see them.
spaceship and
They stole a spaceship. First off,
shot their way out of there.
when they checked in on the cargo, they were like, oh, we had to shoot too because they kept eating all the food. Why are you feeding the prisoners? They're prisoners. Stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up taking the ship anyway.
Yeah, why were they even being put to prison? Because like they told the bounty hunters, like, we need these things eliminated because they're so dangerous.
So why are they still alive? What are you doing? But you know, they were float your boat, I guess.
They had to
World
get a story going somehow. You have the bounty hunters. Ugg finds they're shapeshifters. I guess they can, when they're bounty hunting, they can shift into whatever form they want
that would
to.
be convenient.
So Ugg finds Johnny Steele
Johnny Steele.
on MTV, I assume, when they play music videos.
At first I thought Johnny Steele was an actual person, so I looked it up, and he's not. Johnny Steele is not a real person.
It's kind of disappointing, wasn't it?
It was a little bit, but the actor himself, I can't remember his name right now.
Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird name. It's like guy. But yeah, he actually got the big hair and filmed an entire music video, and it's totally rad.
We'll cut to that right now.
Power of the night, the streets are calling, stealing from the night.
But yeah, I kind of wish I'd see Terrence Mann on a few more things. I don't know if he's really had a huge career. Sorry, Terrence, if you're watching. I'm not familiar with your work other than Critters. But yeah, I thought that was my favorite part. I thought was the bounty hunters.
Yeah, they definitely added that like gonna come in, shit aspect. Big guns, big hair, you know, all that good stuff.
They would just show up, like, well, they get to Earth and like they kind of turn, like the synopsis says, they know what guns are. Like, obviously, they have two giant ones, but they find like a shotgun in the police car. And they're like, "Ooh, what is this?" And they blow a hole in the ceiling, and
Like, I've never seen this before in my life.
they drive spaceships, but they don't know how to put a car in reverse.
This alien technology.
They're going into the bowling alley, and like he just like rips the door off.
Yeah, he was such a butthole in the bowling alley. Like, what you just. Thanks, dude. Now you just made everybody else look bad. You're just gonna come in here and you're just gonna blow up our pens. Thank you.
Was it
Thank you so
intentional,
much.
you think, or are they just so clueless?
I mean, maybe he just thought, well, this is the object of the game. I'm gonna do really good at it. It's possible, but
there was always in the 80s, it seemed like there was a lot of bowling scenes. Like, movies always kind of cut to, like, Superman 3, like, there's a bowling scene where he, like, blows the ball down and blows the pins apart. Or
bowling alleys is where it's at, man.
Do you
Back in
remember?
the day.
Do you remember the bowling club that the father was part of?
Yeah, they actually made several references to that at the beginning, and when he needs his shirt cleaned, and then when Liz Shay, she comes in, she's reading the paper, which awesome Star Trek Easter egg drop there, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, she's like, big bowling tournament tonight. Like, that's the only other thing important going on in her life. Like, out of everything. Okay, that's cool. Right on.
Well, the father was very disappointed that the daughter didn't want to come see him.
Yeah,
She had other plans with Billy Zane in one of
Billy
his early
Zane.
roles.
That was his second movie.
Yeah, after Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And then he went on to be in awesome movies like Demon Knight. That makeout session took place the course of the movie almost until.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a painful scene to shoot. Also, just rolling around in hay for probably, the better part of 2 hours, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean,
just,
the critters.
and then you die. You know?
Yeah, they didn't really kill a lot in this movie. The critters.
No, I think they. What did they say? I think they only killed 2 humans on screen in the first movie.
Yeah.
I think so. Don't quote me on that either.
Some animals.
I think it was some chickens, some cows.
They didn't kill Chewie the cat.
I know they ate pillows. I would have been really ticked off about that. you just getting feathers all over.
Do you know the young boy, kind of the hero of the movie in a way? Do you know what else he is famous for?
I think he does the voice for the kid from American Dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in a hospital show, I think.
General
He was
Hospital.
like, was it? No, was it?
ER?
Is it ER?
I don't know.
I don't watch much TV, but I
We'll cut to
know
that as
that
well.
he was really cute in that show.
Do you still have red hair?
He did still have red hair.
There you go.
Got a thing for the gingers, man. They're soulless. I like it.
So it's good action, good horror.
Definitely a lot of action, a lot of explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of explosions. The name of the brothers that did the props and the effects for this movie actually did. I wish I knew the name. Do you know the name of them?
Mm-mm. But I'll pop it up on the screen.
Nice. It's the magic of editing. But they also went on to do Large Marge from
Nice.
Pee Wee Herman's Adventure.
Yes.
It looked like this.
But that's one cool fact. I
That's
know
awesome.
things.
Yeah, the little critters, they're incredible looking. They're just,
They are rather demonic, but fluffy.
and they can roll. They travel by just like maybe a little fluffy ball.
Yeah, that would also be convenient to just be like, I'm out of here.
So I mean, we give a lot away, but I mean without giving the whole thing away.
I guess
The
I shouldn't, like,
well,
just
I
be
mean,
dropping
this is
spoilers.
such an older movie. I hope everyone has seen it.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping everyone's just like, hey, I want to rewatch that. And I'm gonna watch this review. But one thing I liked everything at the end. The house at one point gets destroyed. Their farmhouse, and when things are concluding and the bounty hunters are packing up and leaving, they have some ability to rebuild this house. It just kind of goes in reverse, and the house. I'm like, if they have that sort of technology, it feels like the critters is the least of their problems. That should be, I don't know. I would like to have
could've
seen the house.
automatically fix that.
Yeah, it's like, And you almost expect like the people to come back to life. Like, oh yeah, so-and-so's
Oh, you're
back.
back, dude! It's been forever.
It's like the rewind. Like, all right, now we're back to square one.
Everything's normal, but it's not.
And Charlie is taken with him. That bounty
Charlie
hunter.
gets taken. I was really happy for Charlie, man. He was kind of like the underdog of that whole movie. Like he just kept getting crapped on, and then he went off to do wonderful things.
You
Yeah.
prepared to rate this movie?
I would give it 5 critters.
5 critters.
I would do that.
So 5 of these guys.
Yeah.
Crap, now that means
5
I gotta
guys.
come up with another object.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
stole
give
your
this.
object.
I'm gonna give this 5 not Ghostbuster logos.
Oh yeah.
Was it Pinbuster? What was the official name of the team? Like
I cannot remember.
Pinbusters, something. I'll
It
put
was
it.
something like that.
5 of those, because I love this movie. I love the whole franchise. I think it gets worse, but I like this one a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, but you made this little guy here from the skit that we started off with.
I did.
Tell
I
us
did.
about him.
Well, he was definitely a bigger project than I originally anticipated. But yeah, this little eyes light up. I'm not sorry.
And he talks.
And he actually moves. That was actually a Gilliam feat. I did not make the form. I just made his face.
Yeah, I'll show you some photos. The base is just like some foam, and the mouth is cardboard, and the eyes are ping pong balls. And that's where I stopped, because I am not good at this. I'm like, I need someone who is. And Taylor stepped in and made like my taped together junk into something awesome. She made little awesome feet,
little feet
hands,
and stuff.
teeth. She made all those by hand.
That was so much fun.
And she's
But,
not slept in like 48 hours.
I got like 3 hours, I think, maybe, in there. But it was just a lot of, when you look at the basic form of it, it looks really simple, but there's a lot of texture and highlights and lowlights that you have to add in there, and that's just time consuming. But if you do want to make your own critter, it is very fun and rewarding. You will possibly hate it by the time you're done with it, but you will gain a stronger love for your critter. So
Yeah, make one and show us, send us an email or on Facebook or
yeah.
something. So yeah, I think that wraps things up. So we'll see you next time. Maybe the next review we do will be something else critter related. I don't know.
Maybe.
Check back and see.